Okay guys, this is my reaction video to our free channel review we received today from Daniel Batal and D. Nimmins, brought to you by StreamYard. Thank you, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. I really did.
You ready to roll?
I think we should roll this thing, my friend. Drums.
65, that's it. 68, let's do it.
Got 1 in a 68 chance,
Beanie draw,
which is Trist.
Drywall 2, Exodia, Costume Co.
1.6%. A little over 1.
And the winner is Mr. Michael Andrews. Congratulations. Come on up to the stage.
You're the next contestant on Channel Reviews.
We need a stage. We literally need to go listen, you need to get here live.
That would be, you know what? This would be an awesome thing to have at like Vid Summit or something like that. Like an on-stage game show channel review thing. That would be epic.
And you have great ideas. Let's do that one of these times. Let's figure that out.
That would
when COVID is over, and we can do this successfully, and then we can get you out of Mexico. There's just a few bugs we have to work out first, D.
I bet Daryl will let us do it.
I bet he would too. I would totally do this live. I would do this live all day long. All right, I'm not going to say a thing. I can't even look at this channel.
Yep.
I'm just going to say, listen, we have a wheel, and the wheel tells us what we need to do. So let's let the wheel decide. Look, this is all reset. Let me just make sure I got it reset. I don't want to.
Did you grease it?
I spit on it or something. I don't know what happened, but
little natural lube fixes everything.
Don't say that. Don't get demonetized. There it is. Optimized title. So on this channel, when we look at your video titles, when we're looking at them, do they scream the whatever this what the value proposition is? Do I understand clearly what's in this what these videos are about and why I would want to watch this channel? So let me go to the videos tab. Let me get out the microscope for old people, and I'm reading Meet the Sandwich in Real Life. Here's Looking at You Fish. Wow, there's fish in my ... 6-year-old celebrates birthday jump at Air Zone. Feeding fish underwater with a GoPro. Flips, tricks, dives, and slides. Fun with new friend. How to make s'mores. All right, so it's a cooking channel. It's a swimming channel.
It's a family channel, I think.
Maybe.
Yes, it is, D.
New green screen, fun. Here's part of the problem. When we say that we're looking for really well optimized titles, we mean optimized for the channel so that we understand what to expect from you. Not just something that's all over the place. Like, well, I understand what green screen is, but now we've got a cookout. Now we've got fishing with our GoPro.
What's the most popular?
Yeah, let's maybe we'll win something from it. Maybe we'll get a better idea. Let's spin this around. Go most popular. We got 2,700 views on Mr. Beast eating a burger with no honey mustard.
That's not your video, though.
Ooh, yeah, that's a reaction video, maybe, because I see a puppet.
Okay.
Bananas.
Ty
Bananas
calls it a
are
white
cool.
teepee.
Would be funny if it was a. Well, I tell you, I have no idea what this channel is about. Those titles don't give me any clue why I want to watch this content or what to expect from the next piece of content or to tie back to the value proposition.
We don't know what we expect from the video.
Strike here, Dave.
So,
give him a strike?
Yeah.
You gotta scroll down and...
We're just going to find it. There we go.
So, we just gave him a strike. Now, this is a family channel. It looks like they've got a hodgepodge of different content on there. Let's give them some suggestions of how they can actually improve.
Thank you, Dave.
Just looking at your titles here, you've got things kind of all over the place. Some things are working for you, some things are not working for you. You want to go back to the home page?
Yeah, let me do that. Hold on a second. Do home.
I do find that, you know, having family channels are definitely difficult these days to kind of get the ball rolling. Not impossible, but it's a little bit difficult. Here's what I would recommend you do. I would recommend you go study large family channels who are succeeding on the platform right now. Study them, look at their thumbnails, look at how they write their descriptions, look at the topics that they're using, if they're doing challenges, that sort of thing, and then see if you can find patterns on their channel of things that do really well on their channel, and then see if that's something that you can implement on your channel. Because if it works for a couple of family channels, it's probably going to work for yours as well. But the disconnect that I'm seeing here is like you've got your family in your channel art, and then you have things in your thumbnails like you're feeding fish with a GoPro, and that's where things just kind of fall apart for me because I'm thinking family channel, and you've got fishing videos. And listen, here's the thing: this is totally fine If you're just like wanting to use this as cloud storage, or you're just trying to keep a diary for your family, you're doing this for fun, then all of this is totally fine. But if your goal is to streamline your channel and actually grow your channel and turn it into something that you might actually be able to make money with,
which it is,
then that's when I would start, trying to be very intentional with everything that you put together: thumbnails, titles, topics.
I will
so on
try.
and so forth.
Yeah, I agree. I think
that, Daniel.
No, I think you nailed it. It's like intentionality. You have to understand that people who come here are going to expect a certain thing. You got to make it about the viewer. What are they there for? What's the value that they're going to give? What's going to make them stop in the scroll when they're getting served all sorts of videos that are based on their interest? Like a guy like me, I might get served videos that are about music and guitars or Harley Davidsons or trending topics, and I'm scrolling and I come by, what you eating is one of your videos here. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to click that. I don't even know what that is. So it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand what it is. Even if I was interested in it, I don't know. It doesn't tell me what it is. So those titles don't do anything for me. You really have to speak to the viewer and make them understand why they would want to watch this video. Pull it together to a place where people click on one and they go, oh, if they enjoyed that, and you're trying to grow a channel, let's assume you're trying to grow a channel.
Yes,
like Dee said, if you're not, it doesn't matter. But if you're here and you're looking to get reviewed, then we assume that means you're trying to grow this channel. And the way to do that is to connect with the idea. If it's going to be a family channel, that then make sure it really screams that and really talks about like if instead of what you eating, if that's about the snacks your kids really love, then make it a video that really says like, these 5 snacks that our kids can't stop eating, right? And it really speaks to the kind of value of the family. Or if it's ones they hate, like the worst snacks that our kids refuse to eat, or something to that effect, instead of what you eat. Because if you walked up to somebody and they said, hey, what's your channel about? What kind of content you make? And you went, what you eating? I don't know that says anything. It doesn't explain anything to them, right? They need more. So think about that when you're developing your titles, okay?
Okay.
Love it. Spin that wheel.
I will implement that
and let's
try to do better. I have changed a few since then, and maybe I can get some feedback from y'all. Let me know if it's any better.
There we go. We've got the host choice. Did you choose last time, Dee?
I did choose last time. So you, please, sir.
I will. I'm going to go with what we haven't seen yet. I can't tell you how important I think a clear value proposition is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here and I'm going to see if we can pull up the channel and see if I get a very clear value proposition from the homepage. Meaning the minute I land here, do I understand at a glance exactly what this channel is about, what it's about, who the target audience is, and why they would want to watch this channel as opposed to anything else they might get served in a particular watch session, right? Give me that and I'm all in. So I'm starting up here. The first thing I'm going to say is let me go magnifying glass. I've got a little issue with the rainbow colors. There's so much going on that it becomes, you're using every color that you can. And Andrews Family Production, okay, so you're a production company. Our Patreon, here's a Patreon link, Mr. Michael Andrews, Lost Civilization 2, Lost Civilization 1.
Go check them out.
Outside of the fact I see a picture of your family, I really do not have a clue looking at this, what this channel's about. Dee, am I missing something?
No, I actually find it confusing with the Lost Civilizations, and I'm not sure. Like, and here's the thing: you never want someone to have to try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, you want people to know in a split second what's going on here. So if you're just documenting your family, even if it's just family vlogs, or I don't know if you're a single father, but I'm just putting this out here.
Yes, I am.
Adventures of single father raising 5 boys, or whatever.
4 boys, 1 girl.
Something to let me know what's happening on your channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense, right? Like Dee said, like my single parent family or something. We would know right off the bat. We get that. I'm seeing Lost Civilization, Patreon. You're asking people to give you money and join Patreon, and I don't even know why. And it's like, and the name of the channel is Mr. Michael Andrews.
Maybe.
So right off the bat, I'm confused, right? I see a family and I'm not getting it. The names, even the channel name doesn't help me out. When I scroll down, I see uploads, shorts, playlists, and none of those words help me. So I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. I think that's strike number 2 on this channel. But don't worry, it's not over yet. Let's have another shot here. Let's spin that one.
Overall, I'm just gonna say, think of how you want to focus your channel. I think that's the biggest thing to take away from all of this. And you've got one more chance here. But just think about a focus, think about a direction, think about your value proposition, what your channel is about,
Value
and then start making
proposition is
content
my
that's in
kids.
alignment with your value proposition.
So
Absolutely. Let's spin that wheel.
Spin it.
Wait. So I think we just kind of did that. So I should have taken that one out. My bad. Let's do it one more
you're
time.
bad. Come on, Daniel. No, you're doing a good job, man. For real.
What do we
There
have?
it is. Cards. So cards. Let's see if our friend is Mr. Michael Andrews.
Thank you, friend.
Is using cards. I'm going to go to your latest video. Make sure it's not a short. That's only a minute. So let me go to the 8:37. This is a little longer. This is a longer video. So let me pull that up.
Oh.
And I do see a card, my friend. You have put cards in your video, which is
Yes,
a
we
fantastic thing to
have.
do. It's a great way to push
Actually,
people towards
Tristan
more of your
has.
content.
That's his
So now we got
job.
2 strikes and 1 win. See, it just goes to show.
That's right.
When it comes to the wheel, you're never out. You're never really out. Kind of
right.
like the mafia. You know, just when you think you're out,
That will pull you back in for one more job.
the wheel drags you back in. Let's spin that wheel again.
Pulls you back in for one more job. Grease that thing.
That needs way more grease. We've got
Link in the
link in the description. So, Dee, can you explain to creators out there what a link in the description is, where to put it, and why it's important to helping them grow their channel?
Absolutely. A link in the description is as important as the pinned comment. You want to link out to relevant videos, like the one they just watched, or to relevant playlists with a series of videos, like the one they just watched. Now, the best place to put them is called above the fold. That is above the part that says show more on the desktop. Now, for mobile viewers, you don't see that. But desktop viewers, they see a little piece of text there in the description. After about 3 or 4 lines of text, they see a little thing that says show more. Put a link above that, right? And the same thing that you link to there on that top link for your description, that's the same thing you put down there in your pinned comment. Put the same thing in your card. Put the same thing on your end screen. All roads lead to Rome on that. Send all of those
roads.
people to a single relevant video like the one they just watched.
Lost
Especially
civilizations.
when you're a small channel, right? Because
Yeah.
you've probably seen bigger channels that do different things and try things
Yeah.
differently that have been established. We're really talking about, especially smaller channels, when you're really trying to get momentum, get your channel growing. These sort of intentional things can really help funnel viewers in a specific direction. And a lot of people out there are like, oh, man, if I could get an extra 200-300 views, this would really help my channel grow. And those
yeah,
extra
of
views
course.
mean a lot because it's traffic data
Yes,
that
sir.
YouTube can interpret. So let's take a let's take a look and let's see. I'm keeping this video up because he had a card. So this was the one I'm going to stick with. He was doing the right
Okay.
things. Let's scroll down. Let's look for a link in the description. Now, the wheel didn't ask for it to be above the fold.
No, it didn't.
Like Dee was saying.
Right.
Here's the show more. I will click the show
We
more.
will fix that though.
It says this is also cool. Check it out. Let me click to see if it's a Mr. Michael Andrews video. And in fact, it is
Hi, guys.
another
Hi,
Mr.
man.
Michael Andrews video. So here's a perfect example of using a link in the description to push people towards another piece of content. Now, Mr. Michael Andrews, I would tell you, try to get that above the fold. You see how I had to click? This is much better. This one right here we ended up on actually has the link above the fold here. If you can see that. Let me get the microscope.
Yeah, can you zoom in on that? There
Yeah,
it is.
see that? So above, see where it says show more right there? I don't have to click that show more to see this is also cool, so check it out. You may want to think about being a little more compelling with your
be changed here
description
soon,
here.
guys.
Just telling people it's cool may
Can't
not
do
be
all
enough. If
changes
you've got
at
video
once.
content, let's say that you're talking
But
about
we
your
will
family's
work on it.
adventures, and it is a family channel, I'm guessing, then make sure you see this, check out this other incredible adventure from the Andrews family. Would be something that, the Andrews family goes to wherever, and you have that in the compelling element that's pointing towards the link. Those things can help the viewer understand the content. This is why we scream about a value proposition. The 3 W's, what your channel's about, who the target audience is, why they should watch. Make sure everything you can create, that you create from titles to your playlist titles, to your descriptions, to your thumbnails, make sure all of those things scream that value proposition and people can get it in an instant, okay?
Okay.
Are we at 2 and 2?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. This is going to be the deal breaker right here.
Wow, all right, here we go. Let's let the wheel do its thing.
Oh, it's spinning out. Look at that.
Just have to hit it right, I guess.
Greased it. There we go.
That's our clear thumbnails. Okay, so let's pull this channel back up and let me see. Let me do this. Let me get rid of the microscope here, the magnifying glass, whatever you call it. I'm not really good with English. English is my second language. Let me go over the videos, and I feel I want to say. I think we're having some. I'm going to let you go with this, D, because we looked at the titles and we had a lot of disconnect understanding what things are about. Let me get the magnifying glass and you take a look at some of these.
I'm torn on this because
Cause
for some of the things it's clear, like feeding fish underwater with a GoPro and you got a big thing with a fish. That's a clear thumbnail to me, right?
Yep.
The flips and tricks and dives and he's like going backwards into a swimming pool.
Yeah,
that's a clear thing. Our first cooking video. Cookout on the lake, that's a clear thing. I mean, we had issues with the titles, and we had issues with the value proposition and the clarity and overall focus. Zombies, there's a zombie. I mean,
zombie. Check it out, guys.
I'm on the. I guess if we're going to be strict,
I'm going to give it to
by
him.
what the wheel says. I think.
What do you think?
I think we got to give it to them. They are clear.
Yeah.
I can see what they're about. So, see, this is exactly what we're talking about. Mr. Michael Andrews. That's a third win, right? That's number 3. So you are moving on to the final spin of the wheel. This is what's great about this game show, D, right? Because there are some channels here that you might go, I think that he needs more work than the other one who just lost. But the wheel decides. The wheel decides. But I hope along the way that you're taking some notes here, Michael Andrews, and everybody else playing the game,
Daniel,
so that you can see the kind of things we're
Batal.
talking about and not just having fun with the game, but learning along the way.
I am learning. Thank you guys for watching. I'd like to shout out a few guys. Definitely Adventures with Dano. Yes, and Kicking It Country Vlogs. Scott, you're doing great. We got Darcy Waters over in UK. She's doing good too. She is very brilliant, very smart and talented. There's many, many more. Water Girl, shout out to you. I appreciate all the support. And those, I can't mention everybody. One day I will, but thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. And I hope you enjoy. And continue to enjoy our family channel, which my main goal proposition is to give my kids the opportunity to not have to go work at Burger King or a factory, or even if they want to go to college and still want to be a YouTuber. I want them to have that option, and that's my proposition, clearly what I want out of this channel. So guys, thank you. And like Dano says, the adventure's out there. You just have to film it once you find it. Alright guys, bye.